Hey team. It's about 2 o'clock. I've been here since 8, working all day trying to get stuff together for you guys. So this is really going to be a quick video. It's not going to be very long, I promise. Make sure each day that you're reading for at least 15 minutes. So on the schedule I sent to you guys, you've got Monday, Wednesday, Friday, SSR for 15, and then Tuesday, Thursdays, you've got SSR for 20 minutes. That's because on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I want you guys to write a journal in addition to your reading. How you go about writing that journal is entirely up to you. You can write it in your interactive notebook, and then when you come back to school, turn in your notebook to me and I'll read them that way. Or you can send me an email with your response. I actually prefer the email because then I'll be able to email you right back, and we can communicate that way, kind of keep the interaction going, if you will, even though we are in very different places in Pender County or wherever you are. That would be a nice way for us to connect over literature. So either email or writing it down in your interactive notebooks. You can also write your journals on that document that's shared with you on Classroom. And then when you finish your 6 journals, you can turn them in to me. Okay? So each day reading for 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. Hopefully you'll err on the latter side of that with 20 if your book is really good. Okay. The book I'm reading is Ghost Boys by Joel Parker Rhodes. I don't want you guys to think that I'm giving you all this work and I'm not doing stuff. It's pretty interesting. It starts out and the kid is actually dead and is told from his perspective. But then the second section goes back to like a flashback when he was alive. And so it keeps altering between him being dead and then what happened in the past when he was alive. I'm just starting it, so I don't have much to go off of, but it is pretty interesting. So I'll keep reading that and updating you guys on that particular book. I'm still reading the other one, Not So Pure and Simple, which is what I was reading before we got out on break. It's still really, really good. The guy that had the crush on the girl named Kira, they still have not gotten together, but he did go on like a kind of like a date with her. It was cute. But then the ex-boyfriend showed up. So it was super dramatic, as most young adult literature is. But I'm still in the process of reading that. I just accidentally left it at home today. So I wasn't able to read it while I was here getting other stuff together for you guys, including making these videos. Whew, have mercy. So with your journals, like I said, 5 to 7 sentences, there's the information to include. Include the number of pages you read just so I can see, I can hype you up. I can gas you up when you've read like 20 pages in 15 minutes or as the case may be. Let me shout you out, And then, like I said, you can email me your response if you'd like, and I'll definitely email you back because we are required to have office hours and we're still required to do our jobs. Things don't just stop. So don't think we've assigned all this work and we are not doing things. We are working too. Okay. Love you guys. Mean it, mean it, mean it. With DGP, we'll still do that, kind of help us maintain a sense of normalcy. So our sentence a week is the Spanish club traveled to Madrid, Spain during the summer. If you need to write out the sentence in your notebook, you may do so at this time. Hit pause, and then when you're ready to continue, click play. If you don't want to write it in your notebook, you can write it in the packet that I printed for some of you, or you can type in your answers on the Google Classroom document that was shared with you. You got 3 options. Choose one, hit pause, see if you can figure out the part of speech for each word in the sentence. Okay. So here are your answers. So you've got the, both of those are articles. That is nothing new. We've gone over that before, so you should be good there. Club is a noun, and Spanish describes the club. So Spanish is going to be an adjective, and then club, like I said, is a noun. What did the club do? They traveled. So traveled is going to be your verb. It will be an action verb. These are all things you guys know. Nothing too crazy here. Nothing you can't handle. You're brilliant beyond belief. Don't let anybody tell you anything differently. To shows position. It shows location, where they're going to somewhere. So that's a preposition. Madrid noun is a place. Summer is a thing. So both of those are nouns. During shows position as well, like during, in between, above, beneath, around. All of those show position. So during is a preposition as well. And I've already gone over article. So hit pause if you need to write this down, type it in your notes, whatever you need to do. Hit pause and do that. And when you're ready, click play. All right, so today is Wednesday. I didn't get a chance to do a video until now, so we're going to go over the other parts of the DGP except for Thursday. I'll type that in on Classroom a little bit later. So for Tuesday's notes, the Spanish club traveled to Madrid, Spain during the summer. So club traveled to Madrid, Spain, and during the summer. Those all fall under a part of the sentence. So it could be subject, could be verb, or it could be prepositional phrase. So take a moment, see if you can figure out where those labels go. Subject, verb, prepositional phrase. And then when you're ready, we'll keep going. Oops, okay. So the sentence is about the club. So that is your subject. What did the club do? They traveled. So that's your verb. To Madrid, Spain, and during the summer, both of those are prepositional phrases. There we go. Wednesday, you're looking at the type of sentence. So simple or compound is what we're going to focus on. Simple sentences only have one independent clause. They have a subject, verb, state a complete idea. There's no questions about it. Compound sentence is when you have two complete sentences and they're joined by either a conjunction, so for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, or they're joined by a semicolon. So here you've got one subject, you've got one verb. So the best answer is going to be simple. You're exactly right. I really hope that's what you said. Okay. All right, good. So write it down, simple. Come back to Google Classroom for Thursday's notes. Okay, they'll be up there. And it will probably not be a video because this is really odd. But we're making the best of the situation, and that's what we expect you guys to do as well. So going over your assignments, I already talked about your journals, emails, DGP. So this is not correct for English 1. I'm so sorry, team. Here we go. So for Honors English 1, you guys are finishing up The Alchemist. We haven't quite finished that yet, so work on that. You've got some comprehension questions to do once you finish the book, okay? And they are split up in sections. You can write out the answers, or if you're doing things digitally, go ahead and type it. That's the easiest thing to do. The Alchemist take-home test, that link will be shared with you in Classroom. It's already shared with you in Classroom, but it'll open next week. And then you've got a one-pager assignment, and the instructions for that are on Classroom as well. So I think that's it in terms of assignments. Tuesdays and Thursdays, like I mentioned before, or for your actively learn assignments. So next week, I will start recording videos about the poems and the articles that I had you guys read. We'll also try to do some more interactive things so it's not just lecture. You guys know how I feel about lecturing. It's not my favorite thing to do. And that has not changed, and it will not change. So give me some time to kind of think through things in that regard. But for right now, you've got plenty to work on. So if you don't have any questions, go ahead and get to it. If you do have questions, send me an email. Send it to me. And I'll respond as quickly as I possibly can. There's the email. Woo. Love you guys. Mean it. Take care of yourselves. And oh, golly gee, I'll see you soon. Bye.